On a very special common agenda, we celebrate a national holiday.
Can you guess what it is?
But wait, what is it?
Hunter. Top of the morning to you laddies. I'm Kerr here for Common Agenda on this very special St. Paddy's Day, or as my Irish friends call it, an insult. St. Patrick's Day, of course, is the day we celebrate Irish culture by drinking their finest beers and praying another potato famine doesn't head their way, or the less well-known Great Frost of the 1740s. And quite honestly, I don't know why more people don't talk about it. You are in our thoughts today, Ireland. Now with that in mind, let's do the news. As we said, today is St. Patrick's Day, and not yesterday as our city's parade coordinators seemed to think. The parade was boycotted by our fine city mayor Marty Walsh, as it did not include a slot for Mass Equality, the city's largest gay activist groups. I think that we can all appreciate this gesture, especially considering how much fun parades are. If Marty boycotted, say, a lecture or my one-man show about photoshopping your co-host into GIFs, it wouldn't be nearly as impressive. Emerson College has announced the launch of the Accelerator. Don't be confused. I thought Emerson was bringing us a roller coaster or maybe a race car movie of some sort, but this is not the case. The Accelerator is a 2-year program at Emerson College where students will come together and begin creating their own businesses. This extracurricular program feels a lot like a 2-year-long group project, but it's a great way to get students doing what they love. Emerson alumni Bobby Brown, the makeup artist, not the guy who sings My Prerogative, has launched a new glasses line. Brown often wears glasses herself. She created a cool pair of specs, and we're not talking about spec scripts. Congrats, Bobby. Now that we've invested all of our money on tuition, we are going to have to buy your glasses next. The Emerson Channel has been launched in ECLA. Jesse Sheehan, who is spending his senior year in the Los Angeles program, was very involved at the Emerson Channel while studying in Boston. He's working very hard to bring a show like Backyard Boston to the ECLA's Emerson Channel. He's hoping to get about 2 to 3 episodes by the end of the semester. Way to represent. Ayad Akhtar, Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright, is making a temporary residence at Emerson, leading WLP, VMA, and performing arts students through a writing seminar. There will also be events open to the general public, such as a reading of one of his own stage shows on stage. I know you're busy, Emerson students, with your binge watching and filmmaking, but give yourself a moment to be part of this amazing opportunity, please. Now that that's taken care of, let's check in with our very own leprechaun, Hunter Reis. What have you got for us today, Hunter?
Hey guys, the luck of the Irish is on our side today because we have Cristina Gonzalez and Danny Sanjur in studio. Nice to have you guys here.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
So I understand you guys are running an EIV narrative called Getting Ahead. So tell us a little bit about what the show is.
So Getting Ahead follows Angie, who's our main character. She makes a sex tape with her boyfriend from high school. There's some struggles going on with her paying for college and getting through with her friends and drama with her guy friends. So it kind of follows them through those difficulties.
Sounds scandalous. So I hear there's quite a bit of characters actually. Are they all Emerson students that you have playing them?
Yeah, it's 4 girls and 6 guys, all of them from Emerson, and they're a great cast to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what the other characters are like. What are the shenanigans do they get into?
Okay, there's about 2 other couples involved in the show. There's CJ, there's Aaron, there's Josh.
Yeah, we kind of see that discrepancy in socioeconomic hardships, like paying for college and their relationships. So it's scandalous, but also has like some actual meaning of what hardships college kids go through.
Yeah, the realistic college experience.
Yeah.
So are they Emerson students or students in the area?
It doesn't really say specifically. You know that one girl is having trouble paying for a community college while her friends are, she's jealous because they're off at a local university.
So you have a very diverse group of characters. Where can people, I don't know, get to know the characters more? Do you have an online presence?
Yeah, we have an Instagram that you guys should follow. Just Getting Ahead, look it up. And we also have separate Instagrams for the characters themselves. That's pretty funny.
And
I think-
Twitter.
yeah,
They
very
can-
entertaining.
The characters can say what's going on in
Yeah.
their lives on Twitter.
Huh.
So yeah.
That's a really unique idea. So I know you guys don't have a set release date yet, but do you know around when audience can see it?
We just finished filming the first episode last week, so hopefully that'll be out by end of April, and then we're gonna have the second 2 episodes out by the end of the semester.
So it's a 3-series miniseries,
Yeah.
basically. Okay, and you can find it on EIV.
Yeah, you're gonna find it on EIV. EIV channel.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys so much for coming today.
Thanks.
But
Thank you.
are you worried about your future? Well, have no fear, because Ian Sutherland is here with our segment After Emerson.
College. I'm Ian Sutherland here with After Emerson for Common Agenda, talking to some alumni. Today we were lucky enough to talk to Sage Jankowicz, who 3 years ago started his own very successful business called Brand Placement LA. We talked to Sage a little bit about his work with celebrities and high-profile events he does, and he told us a lot of information. Let's go check it out. So, Sage, thank you for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So I'd like to start by asking what year you graduated from Emerson and what did you study there?
I graduated in 2007, and I majored in television/video.
Okay, all right. And how did your major in studying television and video influence the field you went into, or perhaps didn't influence at all?
I think I don't know if television video directly influenced it. I ended up doing the LA program at Emerson, and I actually ended up doing a film job out there with Working Title Films.
Now, Sage, you work for Brand Placement LA, and you started this company. What exactly do you do on a day-to-day basis?
Absolutely. It really changes day to day. We do a number of things. We produce gift bags for celebrity events. We find sponsors for those events. We have a mailing list of over 20,000 brands that we've cultivated over a number of years. So we essentially have a mailing list that we send out every month, and we say, here are these opportunities, and it could be a gift bag opportunity with a celebrity birthday party. It could be a television placement opportunity. It could be a radio placement opportunity. It really varies month to month. And the brands sort of, at this point, know us and know that we have a number of offerings, and they kind of check in and sort of see what's going on month to month, and it really varies.
Do you have any advice for current Emerson students, especially those who are studying television and video?
Really, you have to bring your A game every day. Like, if you want to be the best in whatever you're doing, you prepare for that in everything you do every single day.
Sage, it was a pleasure talking to you, man, and good luck with the rest of your business. This Brand Placement LA thing sounds like a great thing, and I hope a lot of our students can gain a lot of insight about what you do and advance their own fields of study because of that. So thanks again.
Thank you.
And on After Emerson for Common Agenda, I'm Ian Sutherland. Thanks for watching.
Hey there, y'all. A phrase I'm using because it is St. Patrick's Day. I'm your correspondent, Chantelle Bacigalupo, here to bring you the upcoming events around campus this week. Now, remember that promise that you made? The one that you said you would stop eating and go and work out? And well, after the interesting and eventful weekend filled with St. Patrick's Day, look down at the empty containers of green donuts and leprechaun-shaped chocolates and realize, man, I really need to hit the gym. Well, you don't have to do it alone, because this Wednesday in the multipurpose room at 7:30, there will be a Zumba. So come on down. I'll be the one lying on the floor regretting all of the amazing green donuts I ate this weekend. Next time you're thrifting, you should definitely pick up some old videotapes. Who knows, you might find archival footage of the Beatles at the concert, or someone slipping in and falling into a pool. With my luck, I would definitely find the second one. Anyway, this Thursday at 7 p.m. in the cab, Joe Pickett and Nick Pruer Festival found footage, and it's definitely going to be hilarious, and clips from the videotapes will be found from thrift stores and garage sales across the country. As I said, they will be in the cab and will be commenting on the footage, so it's sure to be hilarious. Make sure you come on down. You might see a relative or a friend in all that found footage. Once again, this week, there are several screenings being offered in the Bright Family Screening Room, one of which is Anita, which will be screening tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Anita tells the story of Anita Hill, who accuses the Supreme Court nominee, Clarence Thomas, of unwanted sexual advances during explosive Senate hearings in 1991. The documentary explores the first time Anita Hill spoke about her experience, and if this incredible story hasn't pulled you in yet, the screening will also be attended by special guests Reverend Gloria White-Hammond and journalist Liz Walker. So stop by for a chance to learn about Anita's incredible story. Another screening in the Bright Family Screening Room this week is Voices Across the Divide on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Voices Across the Divide explores the Israeli and Palestinian conflict through rarely heard personal stories. The film follows the personal story of Alice Rothschild, a Jewish American raised on the tragedies of the Holocaust. This is a can't-miss event. Lastly, remember to purchase your tickets for March 28th's Acapalooza fundraiser. The event features all 4 of Emerson's own a cappella groups: Acapellics Anonymous, Noteworthy, Troublemakers, and Acquired Taste. It will not, however, feature my own a cappella group, Chantelle Sings Alone. It's going to be a fun night filled with Emerson spirit and singing. Tickets are $10 for students, $20 for adults, and $17 for seniors. The proceeds from the event will go towards Emerson Scholarships and Emerson Acapella. Remember guys, I'm still warming up if you need me. This week I worked on my perfect rendition of Let It Go, sung by the Emerson Lion. Now let's check in on the magic of the theater with our segment Stage Spotlight. Here's your most with the host, Mariah Terry.
Hello everyone, I am Mariah Terry and welcome to this week's Stage Spotlight. This week I will be speaking to a few people who are involved with X Dance. Now let's hear what they have to say.
About a year ago, I proposed an idea to my teacher, Marlena Yannetti, and she chose 5 of our proposals, and so now there are 5 choreographers. In that proposal, we said how many dancers we wanted, what we wanted costumes, set, design to look like. She put it all together. She's amazing.
That sounds great. Now, what was the proposal that you gave her?
It was about perception and how we view people, and what you see is, in just one glance, is not what a person really is. There's so much more to them. And my piece takes place on a subway. It's cut up into 4 vignettes. Each vignette is about each person and who they really are.
Have you learned anything about yourself or about dance that you didn't know before doing X Dance?
Well, because X Dance is an M-Stage production, it's very professional, and the stage managers and everyone involved really holds you to this level of professionalism that I haven't experienced yet.
Now, what has been the best part about doing X Dance?
Being a part of such a professional production is really exciting, especially as a freshman. Having, a costume designed for you by a costume design student, that's really exciting. And M-Stage is highly regarded, so to be part of the production is just really, I don't take it for granted. It's awesome.
That's all we have for this week's Stage Spotlight. I'll see you next week.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today, Agenders. Now you can go back to drinking Guinness and listening to Joshua Tree. Be sure to take some time out of your day to read the Wikipedia article on Ireland, or if you're pressed for time, just watch an episode or 2 of Rescue Me. Now, this television reference does actually come with some relevance because our very own Dennis Leary is Irish, and he's an alumni. So before you think that was unnecessary, don't worry, we've got justifications covered. I'm your host, Claire Kerr, wishing you a happy and safe St. Patrick's Day. From all of us here at Common Agenda, see you next time. show. Thanks, guys, for going with